Do you guys remember the Madagascar movie game? You know, it was the game that came out back in 2005 to accompany the movie it was named after, and it was released on basically everything at the time. Xbox, GameCube, PS2, PC, Nintendo DS, and also the Game Boy Color. Though if you played that last version, you have my sympathy. The game was, as the name implies, a movie tie-in game. That now extinct species of licensed games that used to be extremely popular to make because the name recognition helped to up the appeal and sell more units, but can't really be done anymore now that making most non-indie games requires the equivalent time and money to building a ladder from the Earth to Jupiter. And yes, I do realise the last Do You Remember I did was also on a movie tie-in game, but the patrons voted on this one. I promise the next will be something different. The game got pretty middling reviews, though it sold quite well, but a lot of people seem to have forgotten it ever existed, and I mean, can you really blame them? When was the last time the first Madagascar movie was relevant to anyone? Not that it was bad, far from it, it was really quite good. It's just that it was, let's say, overshadowed, considering the Madagascar movies were an extremely rare case of a film franchise that only got better with each sequel. And also the spin-offs were there, but that's not really the point. And let's be honest, unless you're actively nostalgic, or you just like playing lesser known games, you're probably not looking to go back and play a fucking movie tie-in game from the GameCube era. Especially not when there are so many other games from the time that were simply better in almost every fucking way. And also because, like I said in my video on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, most movie tie-ins were kind of crispy dogshit biscuits, so a lot of people who knew that about the genre just didn't really want to risk the waste of money. And that's a shame because I actually think this game was kind of worth people's time, especially if you were a fan of the movie itself. The game roughly follows the event of its namesake and allows you to take control of each of the four main characters in recognizable locations from the movie, each with their own mechanics and abilities you unlock as you progress through the story. And you even get to play as the penguins hijacking the boat and fucking up a bunch of sailors with vicious karate chops and also a cargo crane, which honestly just never stops amusing me.
Oh, this is most undignified!
You will behave yourselves in the timeout pin now. The game would describe itself as a platformer, which technically isn't inaccurate, but it's also kind of a stealthy, actiony, sometimes puzzly with combat elements-y and collection and okay, this is probably why so many fucking games just call themselves action-adventure, isn't it? Anyway, I think I've danced around the point long enough, so let's get right to it. Is this game, objectively speaking, good?
Hey, is it time for me to do my special trick?
Darnell here has been storing a power card safely in his belly for the last several days.
What the?
No, not really. But is it fun? Yes, it is. The game has a metric fuckton of janky charm, largely based around the fact that it's just fucking confidently weird at all times, and completely unapologetic about its baffling bullshit. Like, look back upon your memories of the movie and ask yourself where the devs got the inspiration for things like having Gloria gain a super speed charge from spicy peppers, or Alex chucking mangoes at crabs because they won't stop attacking him, or Marty having an entire cave water slide time challenge level on his way back to Alex, or Melman throwing exploding durians to destroy a worm infestation in the baobab tree. You won't fucking find it in the movie because it doesn't fucking exist. It's just pure nonsense, but god, it is really fucking funny and also pretty fun at times. That's the thing, the devs are pretty much only concerned with what would be stupid and fun and also what would feel accurate to the characters, and this game does actually feel very accurate to the characters, since they all respond in pretty much the exact way you'd expect from them if everything in the movie was just 50% kookier and video gamey. I'm pretty sure they actually got the majority of the movie's VAs for it too, though the audio is a little crunchy and none of them are really bringing their A game, except for Tom McGrath the skipper, who has no chill and is actively the best part of the entire game, and hearing his lines will genuinely make your day better.
Let's see if you can find me some sunglasses. Now give me a bucket, soldier. That sailor looks like he's got a few extra Y chromosomes. A crate full of bowling balls. How fortuitous. And those guards over there are starting to look like pigs. Eat my darts.
Now hold on there. This is the end of the line for you ducks.
Did he call us ducks? Get him.
Fun fact, I actually played this as a kid with my younger siblings watching, and for months after, my little brother would not stop saying, "Now get me a bucket, soldier," completely unprompted. It was kind of a family in-joke for a while there. I never actually got past the trank gun showdown as a kid because I was bad at shooters and the game's controls are not exactly made for precision, so replaying it for this video offered a special kind of catharsis I didn't realize I needed. It's payback time, you brick-headed fuckstick! As I said earlier, the game mostly follows a rough approximation of the movie's plot, so you'll just be moving from level to level following instructions with very little side content, unless you count finding every coin in the game, and good fucking luck if that's your thing. So you'll rarely find your progress stymied by anything other than your own incompetence or the game's not great controls. It does get more open-ended in some of the levels midway through, but I honestly find those to be the most tedious. Though you might appreciate it if you enjoy character swapping for optimal level exploration. Anyway, to give you a quick rundown of what to expect, we have harassing your friends and terrifying zoogoers during Marty's midlife crisis, and also a fishing minigame that literally never comes up again. Late night zoo escape stealth mission where you brutalize guards and janitors and also the one man who actually deserves it. He's called the Zoo Hunter, and yes, he is an absolute loser.
I ain't gonna let you get away this time.
Terrorizing the citizens of New York as you double jump, helicopter hover, and my personal favourite, smash and crash and butt bash your way through every cop in the Big Apple. Mission Impossible with the penguins as you mutiny the ship and the game repeatedly decides that both your darts and the crane are close enough. Also, apparently cardboard just makes you invisible, which certainly explains the Metal Gear games. Also, Private is jarringly out of character.
Now we're going to storm the mess hall. Take no prisoners.
Hut,
Also, you have to hear this 50 goddamn times.
hut, 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 hut.
Looking for your friends in what is totally the LA Zoo while also helping the cutest bees ever find flowers.
Take us to the flowers.
Rescuing the lemurs from the Fusa and also the fucking wind for some God damn it, stop blowing me back there, you blustery prick! Swapping characters whilst collecting food for a feast, and also this warthog will not take a fucking hint.
Oh, be still, my foolish heart.
Excuse me?
I'm Wilbur, and you are the most beautiful creature I have ever seen. I must have you.
Oh, please. You've got a much better chance of picking up the fruit, and that's not looking too good.
Bombing baobab worms and also keeping Alex from eating Mort when he goes steak crazy. And damn it, he got me again.
At last! Playtime!
Okay, this level is technically about gathering parts for the rescue beacon, but none of that matters because listen to this fucking crocodile.
You want to battle? You must be crazy. My technique is the best. Your style is weak and undeveloped. My pupils can defeat you.
Is that ridiculous accent real?
No, of course not. But you will still lose. Eh? Well, number one sucked anyway. Number two, take him out. I see you've defeated my pupils. Your technique is not as weak as I suspected. But now you must fight the ultimate enemy.
Spelunking down water slides to get back to Alex, and also the crocodile kidnaps Mort for revenge.
Hey, Marty, I think I know where Alex is. He's just beyond these caves. All you have to do is...
What the? Hey, give me back my little friend. I need him to find my big friend. And I don't think you want to mess with this again.
Ah, yes. When last we met, I tried to fight to no avail. This time, I attempt something new. I throw Mort in my mouth. Perhaps I cannot defeat you in combat, but I am swift of feet. Try to reach the bottom of this slide as soon as possible, and I will do the same. First one down wins the right to eat Mort. I hear he tastes like chicken. Begin!
This game is so fucking unserious, I kind of love it. And finally, brawling with a flaming King Fusa, who I am 90% sure was actually someone's persona before they put it in the game. He's actually a decent boss fight, not gonna lie. And then you get the ending cutscene and that's your lot. Okay, not quite. While they may be the end of the levels, the devs actually included a few other things to keep you playing the game a little longer, you know, outside of the coin collecting. The first of which are the arcade cabinets in the first 3 levels of the game, none of which are very good and one of which is fucking terrible, but they are just there if you want to try them. Like, they straight up made 3 extra games and tossed them in the levels, which I personally find very impressive because this is a movie tie-in game and the time frame for making it was considerably shorter than most other games would be. And then they also have the actual mini-games, which you can purchase extra bits for in the game's gift shop using the coins you found. They're fully fleshed out and come with their own weird little video tutorials as well, which is honestly something else entirely. It's so uncanny.
All right, if I could just say a few words, I'd be a better public speaker. Whoa, tough crowd.
The minigames include shuffleboard, which I find tediously dull, but it's kind of fun to watch the characters skate right over the edge and into the water, which I absolutely did on purpose, shut the fuck up. Minigolf, which is apparently set up by Mortable people, and while it's fun, I am also horrible at it. And the Lemur Rave, which is also something you can play if you hate fun.
See, it's not so hard, just stay with the rhythm.
Why does no one have empathy for the enemy with no sense of rhythm? I am being judged and mocked by a movie tie-in game. This is a new low for me. It's time to go make myself a statistic. So while I can definitely see why this game was largely forgotten, I do still think there's a decent bit of enjoyment to be had with it. It's abundantly clear that the game was made by people who really did want to give us something fun. And if you can put up with the jankiness of it all, you can have an absolute blast with it. Oh, and before I forget, they actually made a game for the second movie as well. I've never played it, and I didn't even find out about it until I was halfway through the process of making this, and I stumbled upon the knowledge while researching something completely unrelated. Apparently it has Moto Moto as a boss fight, and you dance battle him, which is an absolutely wild premise, and I will definitely be playing that sometime, and I'll report back my findings when I do. For now though, I'll just say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.